Health and wellness check-in for this past week. Today is Sunday, 29 September 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi. She, her, hers is Seattle. I'm checking in for a week summary of my health and wellness, social, mental, and physical this past week, Monday 23 to today, Sunday 29 September 2024. It was a socially calmer week with sustained push that varied along with variations in my exercise levels / volume. So yes, I was like, I'm going to try. I have the Tanis diet and various variations of the Tanis diet, and I was like, I'm going to try out adjusting my schedule. So I'm still full on like routine. So I made all my routine workouts. However, I did a different volume. So it was still check that routine 100% check mark. However, it was like, let me try this variation today, kind of thing. So, and with that, my sustained push changed with the change in exercise levels, which is kind of good, at least I think. Okay, category 1, social. Fed the critters all of their meals this week and had interactions while walking / running, including neighborhood-friendly faces. Yes. And neighborhood-friendly faces and neighborhood-friendly tails. Wag, wag, wag. Okay. Other outings with social interactions included Richmond Beach Library, a public library, Monday. Richmond Beach Congregational Church, a church, on Thursday. Richmond Beach Library, a public library, Thursday. And then Bothell Feed Center, feed and pet supply store today, Sunday. Category 2, sustained push that varied along with variations in my exercise levels / volume. So yes, this was a bit different. Perhaps the biggest difference is the reading category, where I averaged over 110 pages per day, which when it takes about 2 hours to read, is like almost it was between 1 and 3 minutes per page average. It's like about 4 hours a day of reading on average. It's been a different week. Okay. Writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier, LWC. There's eating / food. There's wildlife. There was publishing in general. Yes, and for those of you who are like, but do you have anything else? There's kind of a big gap between 2005 / 2006 and then 2017. Yeah, I got some stuff I can put in there. So I've been thinking on that as well. So I'm figuring out some stuff to put in there. Prizes / awards / honors. So I did one for the Swedish Academy Nordic Prize, and I was thinking about, I was like, ethnicity biography pairing for me to get a biography on me out quick if I win big prizes. Okay, so let's say I won a big prize and or prizes, and like kind of thing. Pairing me with a biographer who is ethnically me / my region. So perhaps they had already started working on one for me from the angle of my self-discovery on what it means to be descended 1/4 or more from the original peoples of modern day Norway. So like Sammy and before. So the originals. So writer is a fellow ethnic Scandinavian. Lets me read and go through the manuscript with him pre-publishing. Maybe the person wins a Nobel Prize for their biography of me. How cool would that be? An ethnic pairing of people descended from the original peoples of the Scandinavia region where the Nobel Prize is awarded. There is a vast underrepresentation of the ethnic original peoples of the Scandinavia region where the Nobel Prize is awarded. So then the focus for the biography, so fellow ethnic Scandinavian original peoples descended like me. The focus for the biography is truth, right? So it's about self-discovery, and maybe they've even started writing. Okay, for all I know. But that'd be very, very cool. That'd be super cool if that were like the first biography out on me. What? Yes. Yes. And not neglecting the original peoples. A lot of people like the prize, and it's like, but you greatly underrepresent. What should it be when it's for a region? At least 25% of awardees should be the original peoples. And there's like, how many? There's a huge deficit. Huge underrepresentation. All right, so there we go. And then what else for LWC? Athletic performance contextualizations. Yes. Moving/work scenarios, fleshing out movie notes and book/reading notes. YouTube. Theme day of the video with theme day of the video. Theme day of the week videos continued. I had at least one sweet and or savory eats video each day, filmed and published same day. Included integrated format. Yeah, I'm kidding. So there's the like eating, like when do I eat it in the video, and then how do I eat it? But then there's also like today it was like grapes, and I was like, is this also the what I eat? Right? Can I change it from half an apple where like there's preparation and it can get on my hands to something like compact like a grape? So it's a like I was doing that. I was like thinking about like right, this is like good for like if I'm in a group meeting, right? Like just thinking about like there's less mess with the grapes than like a sliced apple and stuff. Not that there's anything wrong. Just take a napkin or a paper towel with the apple butters. It legitimately was like filming and stuff, and I was just kind of like, I'm actually thinking about this in a work setting, like with other people in the room, group setting, meeting setting. So that's kind of cool. There's curation, there's YouTube ideation, the movie notes videos, and then book/reading notes videos. Reading, perhaps the biggest change in relation to the decrease in volume for my training was I read 775 pages this week, which I did average somewhere between like 1 and 3 pages on average. So a little over 110 pages on average per day. So that's, for say, it's two minutes, probably a little bit more, 2 minutes on average per page. So let's say so 2 times 110 is 220. So let's do a little bit more. So 240 average per day, 248 minutes. So divided by 60 gives us approximately 4 hours of reading per day. Okay. That's a full-time job, especially with watching movies. And if the movies are like 2 or 3 hours, right? Reading and movie and or movies alone is 6 to 7 hours of my day this past week. 7 days. In addition to filming, in addition to the documentation, in addition to writing, in addition to the uploading and publishing. So, in addition to the training, which is about 1 to 2 hours a day, so that's a 10 to 12 hour workday consistently, minimum. Right. So I finished reading James Patterson by James Patterson, June 2022, Hatchet Book Group edition, hardcover, marked full book. I read pages 221 through 360, marked full book number 43 for me for the 2024 year. What I talk about when I talk about running, a memoir by Haruki Murakami, translated from Japanese by Philip Gabriel, as 2007 in Japanese, August 2008, Alfred A. Knopf edition, hardcover. I read through page 180, which marked full book number 44 for me for the 2024 year. I read The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, and it was initially published in 1895, and it was the May 2003 Bantam reissue edition paperback, and I read through page 115, which marked full book number 45 for me for the 2024 year. And then I started Tiger by James Patterson, July 2024, Little Brown and Company first edition hardcover, and I'm through page 340. Okay. Finances. Sweet and or savory eats videos. There were 7 videos and 10 products. Final category, physical health, so just diet and /food and exercise. I adjusted diet and exercise levels /volume to lower for 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I tried out a Tanis diet variation, which I've elaborated. I think it was in my page in the life of Cristiano Leonhardi biography I did. I think it was that one. It was the one where the variation where I do my high intensity slot and then 680 calorie cap. So it was different. That's 500 calories lower, but I also burn less calories. So it was an adjustment. It felt different. Then like the deficit still felt like a deficit, but I found that reading was actually much not easier, but like there wasn't as much of an adjustment to my mental state for me to read, which was an interesting observation. Running made my workouts 2 out of 2 days. Rowing made my workouts 3 out of 3 days. Strength training made my workouts 3 out of 3 days. Cleaning house / yard work made all my workouts 2 days. And stationary bicycle made my workouts 4 out of 4 days. So I did The only thing that got cut done this week was rowing and strength training, but I still made all of my routine workouts. The allocation for the day I made 100% all 7 days. It's just I adjusted it and my calories to do something different, and it worked. So that was very cool. I was like uncertain. I was like, I don't know. And I was like, no, that worked very, very well. There we go. So in conclusion, it was a good week, a little bit different. It was a reminder of how much time I do actually spend into doing and making all of this content every day. So that was cool in its own way. So happy health and wellness to you, and I'll do links to some related playlists in the video description. At least currently.